Whenever I'm out with the camera, I tend to take a lot of photos. I don't just take a lot of photos, but here on YouTube with these videos, I tend to share a lot of images as well. A slideshow, you could say, of a trip out, rather than letting you into my mind, sharing my thoughts, how my mindset works when I'm thinking about one particular image. My travels this week have brought me out today, this morning, to the very beautiful Bodiam Castle. I'm out with the camera and I'm setting myself a new challenge. Somewhere out here today is just one shot, just one image for me to find, for me to capture in this beautiful setting. No more, no less. I guess the first question, why am I doing this? We've got SD cards now. We don't have to rely on film cameras where we're limited by the number of shots we can take. SD cards allow us to store so much data. We're spoilt with choice by the images that we can take when we're out on location. I jokingly called it the scattergun technique when I was out on location with the camera last year. I'll head out for photography and I'll basically capture everything that I come across. I sometimes joke that basically by doing that, I'm bound to find a decent shot in and amongst all of the rubbish. I want to try and change my mindset though. Just slow down a little bit. Think about what's around me. Think about the composition as a whole. Now I can imagine what you're probably thinking. Here is Neil at this really easy location, a location I'm familiar with, a location that I've been to countless times over the years with the camera. Finding an image with Bodiam Castle as the backdrop, as the potential subject matter, come on, it is not going to be difficult to find just one image worth taking here at this beautiful location. And I agree with you. When I thought of a location to visit for this one-shot challenge, there were many places that I thought about visiting. I'll probably head out to them over the course of the year and do a similar one-shot challenge. Bodiam Castle is a beautiful place to visit, a stunning piece of historic architecture and one of my favourite castles to visit in the southeast. I've got a beautiful location to work with. If I don't end up with one shot that I'm really happy with before I head home, I'll be very surprised. And then I got thinking, coming to Bodiam Castle and taking just one shot of the castle, even deciding where to take that shot from was too easy. And I decided that I'd make things a little bit harder for myself. So whilst I've come out to Bodiam Castle to take one shot, I'll be taking that one shot from the surrounding countryside, finding something in and amongst the landscape that isn't of Bodiam Castle. The only thing is I've now just got to decide where I take that one image, because I don't want to waste my opportunity. It is so muddy around here at the moment. Sun still coming up, just got a little bit of mist still. It's just been perfect. It's maybe a little bit challenging to kind of find the right composition to cover. So for the shot I found, I'm just outside of Bodiam Castle. You can just see the castle poking through the trees off to the right, got this iron fence marking the boundary. I've put the camera into portrait mode on the tripod. I think it's going to look a little bit better, but got this lone tree in the background. I'll tell you what, let me get the live view up and I can share the shot with you. As you can see, I've got two lovely leading lines. I've got the pathway leading off into the distance. I've got the iron and the wooden fence leading you off, and I've got the tree nicely positioned dead centre. I think I'm going to put the horizon right through the middle of the shot rather than putting it on the top or the bottom vertical as a rule of thirds composition. Still quite early this morning, still quite misty. The sun's just coming up over in the background, which means that my settings are ISO 100 because I'm on the tripod. It's a nice and still morning as well. The trees, they're not moving. There's no wind to move the leaves, so I don't need to worry about raising the shutter speed too much. That's also on my mind. I'm shooting at f8 as always, far enough back to make sure I get everything nice and sharp if I want to, and that gives me a shutter of 1/8 of a second. This is my sole shot of the day. Let's hope it's a good one, else it's been a bit of a waste of a trip, hasn't it? Well, there you have it. No manipulation, no exposure bracketing, no focus stacking, just one shot, one image taken from the very beautiful Bodiam Castle. Not a bad effort, if I say so myself.